What is up, Titan Army? Welcome back to another fun-filled Saturday of affiliate action. This one extra spicy because it was the last 8 spots to qualify for the big 10,000 US dollar tournament in December. Good morning, everybody, evening or night. My name is Ross. I'm glad you're here. We are settling down for some grand final action. That's right. We started out with a large handful of players this morning. We played all bests of fives today, and we come to this Ben versus TST Crips in the grand finals. It is a best of 5. Each player must eliminate all 3 of your other opponent's Titans. So once you win with a Titan, you will play with that until it loses, and you must beat all of your opponent's 3 Titans to be crowned the champion and take the biggest slice of the pie. On Sharma, I see you in the chat. What's up, RC? Tashar, what's up? Everybody else hanging out. I'm glad you're here. We're going to get these players locked in. They've already been locked in if you've been following along in the Discord chat. But we got the players in here. We are ready to fire it up. Again, it's a best of 5. You must beat all 3 of your opponents' Titans to move on and be crowned champion. But first, we can congratulate all of the top 8 of this tournament. Those people are going to be playing for honor and victory in December. They have joined the 24 other finalists. Cyberjod Bin, Mana Valadares, Toma Cox, TST Crips, White Shark, Alar, and Banu 1057. Congratulations to the top 8 today. Before we get diving into the grand finals, Ben versus TST Crips. Like I said, that'll be coming at you here in just a bit. Yo, ROT, Anna Rude, what up? Glad you're here. Don't cry, my friend. Big sad. That's a sweet emote. I love it. I love it. My opponent's in the finals. Hey, that means you lost to a champion. That means you lost to a big swinger. Hitting home runs. Like I said, chat, we're going to get Ben versus TST Crips in here for the grand finals. Best of 5 here in a jiffy. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't taken a screenshot yet, like the stream, all the other zigzag, jig-jag, do that stuff. Take a screenshot, post it in proofs and submissions. Get yourself some in-game swaggeroo. I'll do it right now. Screenshot, print screen. We're live. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. There it is. Also, hit that like button, thumbs up on YouTube, and hit the little purple heart on Twitch if you want to follow the stream. Reign of Titans content through the roof. Again, my name is Ross. Nugget is not here today. Big sad. Oh, my God. I actually have to ban somebody today. Cannot wait. Oops. That's not what I meant to press. Law ban. Boom. Get him out of here. I got to swing the mod hammer here, chat. You'll love to see it. They give me the power of the sword so I can decapitate all the scammers and spammers out here trying to sell us cheap viewers. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Hazy, if you have the Titan lists, can you post those? What 3 Titans we've got for each player for Ben and TST Crips? Semifinals are streamed? No, this is just grand finals. The semifinals are already over. We have our 2 finalists, Ben 1445 and TST Crips. There it is. Ben is playing with Forest, Dusk, Poison. And get this, TST Crips is playing with Poison, Forest, Dusk. Same lineups. Holy moly. We got ourselves a mirror match of the ages. Man, the players were just ripping ready to go earlier, and now we are just chilling. Yeah, we're just getting all our people in here, y'all. If you got people that you know want to see this show, this is going to be a good show. Best of 5. You must eliminate all your opponent's Titans using whatever means possible, you know? Gonna be wild. So tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your mom's friends. It's about to get crazy in here. It is about to get crazy in here. How we doing, y'all? Happy Saturday. For some of us, it is Saturday morning. For some of us, it is Saturday night. For some of us, it's Sunday morning. Hey, Hazy? Yeah. I don't actually know what time it is. I just know it's late. I know it's late. Thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate you. Here we go. The first matchup is being sent. What Titans will be sent to the fire first? It looks like we are going to see Poison versus Poison. Bin versus TST Crips. Let's get it going. Grand finals. Who's taking home the biggest slice of the pie, including, I saw in the chat this morning, Hey Ya himself putting down $10 bonus to the winner of this match. Good luck to both competitors. They've done well so far. And again, the top 8 of this tournament all earned a spot for that massive tournament coming up in December. So this is definitely icing on the cake. But it is for the crown. It is for the glory. It's for the stories to your grandkids, you know? Back in my day, I won a Reign of Titans tournament. What a time. What a time. Imagine grandkids, you know? Imagine. Here we go. Let the games begin. Throwing knife is first. We've got Oisun versus La Muerte. Both with similar outfits here with that fruit wall offhand, using slightly different main hand weapons. Curse Dagger versus Hex Javelin. All definitely able to be dishing out some pain, though. Speaking of pain, there it is. Some of the biggest heavy hitters there on turn one. These guys not playing any games. Who's on the left side? The left side. Hard to say. I think that is Bin. It is. Bin is playing Oisun. TST Crips playing La Muerte. What's it gonna be? All the Magicka numbers are up. Everything else is just ticking along. We know that Poison, known for dealing that end of turn damage via toxin and poison effects. Trip going to settle the score there, or at least move La Muerte down in the in the lead for agility. Going to be resolving all their scrolls first this turn. Is it going to be a race to scroll slot 4? Oh, they're building up those end of turn damages. Things are getting fire here, folks. It's Deadly Gas, one of the biggest end of turn damage scrolls in the game. Manuel, no, La Muerte takes his foot off the gas, but here comes Oisun. Swarm attack for how much? Tell them what they've won, 265. Holy, the Hive keyword unleashing all of that end of turn damage instantaneously, and Oisun is in the driver's seat here in every way except the agility advantage. La Muerte going to be able to resolve their scroll slot 1 first. Oisun going to try to polish off the final 50 damage here on La Muerte. Scrolls are getting drug into the slots. What's it going to be? No. I love to see the chat. I love to see the chat blowing up. Drink Acid is the first scroll. Going to get 100 health back. Is Oisun ready to take it all away? Poison drink, and now all of that end of turn is stacked up on this time on the side of Oisun. La Muerte could clap back here. There's a steel punch using that defensive stat as offense. Leak. A strategic scroll to mess with your opponent's plans, of course. Oisun down under 200. La Muerte under 100, but still alive, which is a lot. A lot. Seeing what happened to them just a turn ago. Now, agility advantage still in favor of La Muerte. 90 damage is just not a lot. I mean, 183 is not a lot either when you think about the Hive keyword just absolutely crushing for 265 already in this match. Which poison, pardon me, which poison is going to be eliminated? It's major recovery. La Muerte going to hang in there. Rapid poison, applying more and more toxin and poison effects. There's throw poison. There's so much stacked on either side. Toxic waste. Here comes the dump. The Hive keyword is active. 80 damage this time. La Muerte thanking themselves for playing that major recovery and turn scroll slot 1. It's going crazy, chat. Oh, make some noise. Who do you guys got in this one, by the way? Oisun at 120 or La Muerte at 87. Scroll slots are even. 5 in the hand, 6 in the bag for both Titans. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Now 5 and 5. Now 5 and 4. Oh, the clock's running thin. Oh, did they want the fruit vision there? Oh my, I don't know. Deadly gas gets put out. Oh, Oisun going to be dealing with a whole bunch of crazy heavy end of turn damage here. Meditate for La Muerte after they get mana drained. It's perfect timing through butter for 50. Things are getting crazy. Cook it and look at chat. Toxic waste. The dump is coming. High for 195 in game. Number 1 goes to TST Crips, who found those healing scrolls just in time to keep them alive after the first hive and the second hive. What a wild match. That was only game 1, folks. But remember that Bin now does not have a poison. They must play either Dusk or Forest here in game 2. TST Crips has eliminated their poison in a head-to-head mirror poison match. Oh my gosh, that was wild. Deadly gas gets put upon the mana drain, but then the expertly done meditate right after the drain. They've seen the future, chat. They've seen the future. Make some noise in the chat for these competitors. Holy. 37 damage to spare, bros. I'm watching it back on the watch back. You know, I'm watching the instant replay, and I'm still getting crazy out here. All right, who will Bin send into the fire next? TST Crips up 1-0. They have to stick with poison. Bin is going to send in Forest. The Forest Titan AQT Siembro 2. Oh my. If things get any wilder, I might need a nap after this, chat. It's a big, long holiday weekend over here in the U.S. Congratulations, and I am appreciative and thankful for all of you celebrating Thanksgiving, or not. I'm still thankful for you, of course. All right, and we got Forest versus Dusk. Now, this is the double shield version of Forest, which to me screams either stall or big damage, which is crazy that you can have outwardly, right? You can be projecting both of those things at once. Such a strong suit here for Forest, being able to switch gears like that depending on the way the deck is made. Force of Nature, going to put that defense way up, as is Jungle Block. Nature's Boon coming out. Oak Strike going to hit for 61. Throw Poison. See, here's the thing, though. Poison does not care about your defensive stat. You know, Hive does not care about your defensive stat. End of turn damage does not care about your defensive stats. So AQT going to have to put in some legwork here and get La Muerte down. We do know, as long as they're playing the same deck, La Muerte does have Drink Acid and Major Recover. We saw both of those scrolls in game 1. And now here we are in game 2 of Grand Finals. TST Crips versus Bin. Bin playing the Forest Titan. TST playing the Poison. What's it going to be? It's Trip. We saw this scroll put work in game 1 to ensure that agility advantage for La Muerte. Bloomguard going up. Going to protect the Forest, AQT, but also get their defensive stat up to 90, which maybe they're going to leverage here for some massive damage output. We'll see in just a sec. There's that leak scroll. Oh, into the woods as well. Holy, I love that animation. The leaves coming through. Holy, looking so good. There's that end of turn damage. AQT looking fine as a dime right now, but it's only a matter of time before we rewind the clock back to Jurassic Park. What? It was kind of a wrap, chat. I kind of wrapped it there. I think I sort of nailed it. 70 defense now for AQT. La Muerte down above half health, but looking kind of slim. There is the star of the show, The Steel Scroll. Steal 10 of every stat from your opponent for 2 turns. So good. So good. Fruit Vision, also a great scroll off of that offhand weapon. Living Fruit Wall. Oh, Steal got canceled. There was going to be a counter steal by AQT, but it gets snuffed out by the dodge. Oh, there's the deadly gas. Oh, La Muerte's getting ready for the bombshell. I can feel it now. Can you feel it now? Oh my God. Look at all that end of turn damage. 100 defense does not matter. Doesn't matter. AQT needs to lay the hammer. Get some of that nature's boon popping and shield bash the hecking heck. Okay. All right. Back down to base 20 defense. I mean, I know we've got scrolls to get us back up there. This is turn 2 of that steal, the stat steal from the Steel Scroll, which again, just a masterpiece of a scroll. Well played to have both these Titans use it in their decks. Oh my. Mana Drain. AQT down, dipping low. Pick it up slow, move it all around. Oh, there it is. The 0 mana. Plus 35 defense. Tree Growth also going to pop off, but they're missing their mana, dude. I don't know what they're going to do at the end of the turn here. Spear Thrust going to take them down at under 200. Meditate is the scroll for La Muerte, but you know who really needs some meditation is AQT. Oh my gosh, they're just withering away. Is the poison too strong? Is the poison too strong? We're going to find out. AQT's got 15 scrolls to make it happen. Only 126 HP left. Oh my. In a hole here in the mana department. AQT just trying to get down there, get some mana left. That leak scroll as well as the mana drain, putting them in a weird spot here for the next couple turns. Not to mention those stolen stats. There's Drink Acid for La Muerte, keeping themselves nice and healthy. Fine attack, but only with base defense of 30. You're not going to be dealing too much damage. Entangle there to wipe away some stats, but there weren't any to be found. And now here we are. Swarm attack, there it is. The hive gets dumped. Is it enough? 150 off the top. And it's game, set, match. 2-0 for TST Crips. They just need to win one more. And Ben has one Titan left, putting all their marbles in the hands of the Dusk. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's a tough matchup, right? So without the mana drain, that matchup could have been over way sooner. We saw all the defensive buffs coming in for AQT, but just didn't have the mana to lay the hammer at the end of turn, you know? Telling you, leak, mana drain, we all combined with that end of turn damage. It's just a tough day to be up against this poison, it looks like. No wonder they're in the grand finals right now. It's no wonder they're in the grand finals. So we know we're going to see the Dusk. We don't know what kind of Dusk we're getting into. Is it a Stally Dusk? Is it a true damage Dusk? Is it a lifesteal Dusk? I like them all. I got to be honest, as a Dusk fanboy, frankly, I need Dusk to win this matchup so we can maybe see Dusk be Dusk. I just can't get enough Dusk. Feed me more Dusks. Feed me more Dusks. But the matchup right now, chat, the matchup for potentially the final match of the day. It could be over after this one right here. If TST Crips and La Muerte win this match, it is over. Grand Finals is decided, and we have crowned a new champion here at Reign of Titans. However, if Sin of Greed, the Dusk Titan, can step right up and put a hurt on La Muerte, we are going to see game number 4. Who's it going to be, chat? Dusk or Poison here? Dusk or Poison? I mean, Dusk has a lot of lifesteal options. They got a lot of ways to stay alive. But man, you have to keep your health bar so green. You know what I mean? You can't dip down into the yellow or you might get erased by a little hive drop. Sheesh, there's the run for cover. Going to stay healthy against what scroll? Tell them what they've won. Fruit Vision also going to provide a dodge here for La Muerte. It's going to be Bug Sting is the scroll that gets snuffed on the poison side. Mana Drain is the one that's out for Sin of Greed, the Dusk. Did they need the mana? Not necessarily, but anytime you can take 50 mana away from your opponent, it is exactly what you want to be doing. All right, so far, so good. The only thing changed, ain't nothing changed but the name on the mail. Wow. He was 2-2 against me? Ooh, yeah. Does he have Detoxify? That's a great shout from the chat. Shout out to Anirud. Detoxify is the keyword that would wipe away all of that toxin and poison damage. Or sorry, end of turn effects. Not even damage until you do that thing. So does the Dusk have Detoxify? That is the question, or how many Detoxifies? We know we have both swarms. We have Swarm Attack and Toxic Waste on the La Muerte side. Drink Acid, staying so healthy out here. Drain Life, Sin of Greed says, give me some of that. I need some of them health points too, brother. There's the Mana Drain. It's La Muerte's turn. And the Mutual Torment. Big damage. 70 off the top. Sin of Greed in the health lead just by a skosh. But has all of the stats. Has the agility advantage. Has more mana. And we know they've got the juice. We know they've got the legs to get there. Can TST Crips in this thing 3-0 and a handshake? Or will Ben 1445 get in there and snatch a couple games back? Eliminate some Titans. I mean, who knows? Once this poison gets eliminated, it could just bust the whole can of worms right on open. Iron Maiden going to get that defense up to 70. Mom's Fury. A Mom's Fury. Unmatched. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What a scroll, though, with the chunkla. What's going to happen? Oh, my God. Massive stat swing there. All those green stats for La Muerte wiped away. Sin of Greed is alive and well. Sin of Greed, another plus 85 in the health department. Not a huge number of stats of end-of-turn damage piled up on the left side there for Sin of Greed. So we're not in too big of a scare right now for that hive, but we know that it can be built. It can be built in scroll slot 1, 2, and 3, and then it can be dumped in scroll slot 4 just with 256, the biggest damage we've seen so far today. What's it gonna be, Sin of Greed? The ball is in your court. All the stats, not a lot of mana, but again, Dusk can do a lot with a little, if you know what I mean. They don't always need a full mana bar to make things happen, unlike some other elements like Sky or something like that, you know? The Trip Skull, not going to change the agility advantage here, as La Muerte has literally 0. However, maybe on the next turn, maybe they're getting things set up for the big bomb drop. There's Throw Spear, pretty big, and Spear Thrust, both main hand weapon scrolls in the same turn for 120. Oh my God. I'm tripping over myself, chat. Jeepers, I should have muted. What kind of caster is this guy? Chat, you guys got me all sorts of excited. And now we are definitely in the danger zone here. La Muerte with the agility advantage. La Muerte with the agility advantage for this turn. They use that trip scroll, and Sin of Greed is in a dangerous position here. Look at all of those end of turn red debuffs at the. All right, Meditate is going to seal the deal just in case they got mana drained. There's the Arcane Fury. All right, going to use that to activate their scrolls first this turn and get a massive Magicka increase. Mana Well, Muerte is setting up for something big here, trying to keep that mana bar fresh. Blood Magic only had to pay 50 for it. Are they going to die before it pings, though? Is it going to be over, chat? There's the plus 200. Holy, save themselves just in time. Look at, they got plus 200 health. They only have 200 health, chat. That means they would have died 100% there to the end of turn damage from La Muerte. We are officially